Alright guys, so today, Monday the 27th of April, our workout, we're starting out with a bit of strength. So we've got 4 sets in total, but in this case a set means doing the left and the right side. Okay, so we start off on our left side. We're going to do 6 dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, 6 dumbbell hang cleans, 6 dumbbell front squats, and 6 dumbbell reverse lunges. You'll rest for 30 seconds and then repeat on the right hand side. Once you've done the right hand side, you rest a minute, okay, and then that's 1 set. So you do that 4 times. Then we've got a 7-minute AMRAP, descending ladder of plank rows and push-ups on your dumbbell, 20, 18, 16, 14, etc., all the way down to 2. If you finish that, which you should be aiming to do in those 7 minutes, you'll go back because it's an AMRAP, so you go back up to 20 again, okay? So keep working for those 7 minutes. So we'll get you warm, first of all. If you're doing this in the morning and you just need to get moving, we're gonna start off just with some joint rotations. So we're gonna rotate our ankle and our wrist 10 times one way, 10 times the other way. Notice we're also standing on one leg when we're doing this, activating that standing leg. And again, 10 rotations one way, 10 rotations the other way. Then we'll stand on that leg again and we're just gonna extend that leg as far as we can, bring it back. Extend and back. Also bending the knee. So we're getting a bit of hip, bit of knee involved here as well. Again, I just want you to do 10 swings on each leg. Feel a bit of a quad stretch there, a bit of a hamstring stretch, depending on what work you've done the past few days. Then we're going to move into our hips. So we're going to open the gate first of all. So we're going to do 5 on each side, 10 in total. And then we're gonna close the gate as well. So up and out, bringing that knee in. As high as you can. Imagine that you're just trying to get that whole hip socket really moving. Then we're gonna do some good mornings, or just think of it as touching your toes. Okay, nice easy movement to begin with. Don't need to worry too much about form or anything here. We're just getting that body moving. Squeezing the hamstrings and the bum as you come up, 10 reps of that. Then we're just going to rotate through our shoulders. 10 rotations one way, 10 the other way. And then just some neck rolls as well. Again, just roll that back and forth. So a little bit limber now. Then we're going to go for a Tabata. So get your Tabata timer ready. Remember that's 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest for 8 rounds. First movement I want you to do, unweighted, is that single leg Romanian deadlift. So you stand on one leg, get that balance, touch the floor in front. Get that balance, touch the floor in front, okay? Think about keeping a nice flat back, start to engage that core, and work for 20 seconds, rest for 10. Next thing we'll do is squat jumps. So get that nice squat stance. Again, barefooted is great for this. Really engaging the feet. So press those toes into the floor, accentuate the arch of your foot. We're gonna squat down, jump up, nice and explosive. So make sure that we squat down below, hip crease below the knee, explosive on the way back up. Then our next movement, we're gonna do reverse lunges. So bring that leg back, knee to the floor, drive up through that front leg. Really squeeze the glute on that front leg, keep that chest nice and upright. And those are your reverse lunges. Final movement we'll do is inchworms. So touch your toes, come out into this plank position, chest to floor, press up, walk your hands back and stand all the way up, okay? So there's 4 movements there. You'll essentially go through that twice for your Tabata, okay? Try and pick up the pace a bit on that second way through. Then we should be feeling a bit warmer. We're gonna work a bit of tall cleans. So because we have our hang dumbbell clean in this movement, in this strength set, just wanted to focus a bit on the actual clean. So we don't want it to end up being a bicep curl, okay? Because that is essentially hang clean. We're going from that hang position up to our shoulder. If you're strong enough to do that, great, but it's not a clean. So what I want us to practice is some tall cleans. And again, we can do this unweighted. So we're just gonna stand on our tippy toes, hands down by our side, and then from there, we're gonna think fast elbows, fast feet. Dropping into a partial squat, bringing those thumbs up to your shoulders. So nice and tall, full extension, shrug, and drop. Okay, so practice that speed, just 10 reps of that, okay? Then we're ready to get into the strength. So remember, it's 4 sets of 6 dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. So we're gonna start with our left side. So dumbbell or kettlebell in your left hand, which means that our right leg is going to be planted, okay? So on this first set, it's our left leg that moves, that comes up, all right? Our Romanian deadlift, single leg, making sure we keep that balance. Ideally, keep all of your weight on this one leg throughout these entire sets. Keep that back nice and flat, engage that core, feel through that entire leg. Then we go into 6 dumbbell hang cleans. So from here, slight dip, jump and catch, okay? So it's a jump, an explosive jump, we get that full extension, and then we drop under, remembering those quick elbows. Then we will, on that last rep, keep it there, and then we've got 6 dumbbell front squats in this position, 6 of those. Then our dumbbell reverse lunges. Again, I would probably keep it in the front rack position. And because our kettlebell's in our left hand, remember, we're keeping it in this left hand for this whole sequence. I am going to take my left leg back. Okay, drive up through that right leg. Left leg back, drive up, okay? Then you'll rest 30 seconds or so, and then we're gonna swap sides. So kettlebell comes into our right hand, and we do exactly the same thing on this side, okay? 4 sets of that. Then we're gonna go into our workout. So again, this is more sort of muscular endurance, not too cardio-y. You can always go for a run later if you wish. So you've got a 7-minute AMRAP, get your timer ready. 20, 18, 16, all the way down to 2 of plank rows and push-ups on our dumbbell. So plank row, we are in that plank position. I would recommend bringing your feet out a bit wider so that we can resist a bit of that rotation as we pull up, okay? So from this plank position, grab your weight, ideally hands on dumbbells, but if you've got a kettlebell, you'll just have to rotate it. Pulling up, keeping that elbow nice and tight and close to the chest, okay? That's your plank row. Try to resist twisting as well. This is really good for core stabilization and engagement as well. Then we've got our push-ups. If you don't have dumbbells, just do regular push-ups. If you do have 2 dumbbells, ideally you'll be using the 2 dumbbells. If you only have 1, just make sure that you swap and do half the reps on each side, if that makes sense. But if you've got 2, obviously it's nice and quick and easy to do your rows and to do your press-ups, all right? It'll just take a little bit more time to swap over if you've just got the 1. Like I say, if you get all the way down to 2 in the 7 minutes of those 2 movements, then go back to 20 and keep working for 7 minutes. Enjoy!